All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's good to be back in the Lord's house. And let me say to those that come early and practice for choir, we appreciate all of them taking their time and coming early and, of course, practicing for some, not only some Christmas songs, but practice some for the service this evening. But it's good to be in the Lord's house. Thank God for church. Thank God for Christ. As a matter of fact, that's what it's all about, who it's all about, as a matter of fact. And let me say to you that may be listening and looking at our YouTube, and of course it's on Facebook too. But the fast streaming, we do thank the Lord for the opportunity to look. I went home after church and I looked at the morning service to see how it turned out. And everything went good, and we appreciate Andrew taking his time and working hard, and certainly doing the sound booth. And we just thank the Lord for everything that everybody does, and what a blessing it is to have people that's willing to work. Willingness to do God's will, I'd say, is 50% of getting it done. Mama used to tell me, she would say this, Brother Edward, she said, where there's a will, there's a way. And it was always figured out and worked out. And I'll tell you what, I've listened to a lot of older people in the past, and you can learn some things if you'll just listen. Just sit down and listen for a while. But I'm just thankful this evening for salvation that's so great. Let's bow in a word of prayer. Let me mention, Miss Bonnie had called earlier, Linda, and she had a special prayer for us to pray for her family, something that happened in the family, and if you would just pray specially that Lord would certainly sustain them in this, and but just pray that the Lord's will be done in Sister Bonnie's family. Always pray for her family, her children, her grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Of course, we ought to be praying for our families, especially this evening. Let's bow in a word of prayer, and then we're going to have some songs. Father, we're so thankful